Well, hello, friends, and welcome back to Silky Intuitive. So what I've got for you today is a general life reading for my friends born under the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for October the 7th through the 13th of 2017. So we're into the fall here, and we're at harvest time, and everything hopefully settles down, we hope, and things start flowing in a positive direction. Now, I've already drawn for you. Actually, it sort of drew itself from the Goddess Guidance deck. It's a card called Blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. This is a card of really, to me, talks about perseverance, because something is blossoming, something is growing within you, Sagittarius, and that growth is about to take hold, I think. Now, I'm going to go into the Oracle book and see what message we have lying there, and it's from the Tarot. And it says, you've chosen the Queen of Swords. You may have to go it alone. Now, I'm almost shocked that this fell out together, because I'm going to say it actually works this way quite well this week for Sagittarius. The growth that you're experiencing right now is really very much simply because of some very hard independent work that you've been doing on yourself, on your life, in your day-to-day. Changes are coming about for Sagittarius. And immediately what I get above that is that there's a pride, or there should be a sense of great pride, that you are breaking free and going it alone and having growth, some really promising things. Not everything is going to be sunshine and roses. We know with that, with the Queen of Swords. But the progress you're making is strong. There's a clarity, I think, in the way that you look at things right now. And there is a need almost to be a solo achiever. Okay, so you're moving forward. You've got achievement going in whatever you're working on here. Sagittarius, my fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, I'm going to go in for 6 cards. What's our focus? Okay, makes sense again. The 4 of Wands, the home, goodwill, celebration, warmth, the embrace of the home, the expected goodwill that comes along with this growth of independence. An independent sense of growth, but the warmth and the embrace of the family. The King of Wands. Well, there you are, Sagittarius. And the Ace of Wands. And it's just like you, Sagittarius, to go ahead and do it alone. Do it alone. Proceed on this road. Wherever it takes you, you're doing it. And there's positive action and growth. And, yeah, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. And why not? Why not? With the sense of brand new growth. Maybe you're working on something new, but it feels creative for someone. Feels artistic. Maybe a book or a song or a poem. Or, I don't know, maybe you're a psychic. I don't know. I'm not a Sagittarius. I can't say. But there's a creative element to whatever you're doing here. It feels like there's a striking out, which tells me there's some newness to this thing you're working on. But whatever comes from it, it feels like it's a fortunate turn of events. Feels like the wheel might just start turning in a positive way in this situation, and it has growth and positive repercussions on the family home. I like the message so far, Sag. More fire energy. You are very much in complete control of your life this week. Positive negotiations if you should have some. The striking out, again, you may feel very alone in this project, but I see some of you sitting down, having face-to-face negotiations. Maybe you're meeting with investors. The Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you're meeting with investors on something, but I really think that so far the feeling, even if there's a competitive edge in the meetings, in these negotiations that you're working on, it even feels like those actions come through in positive ways. So don't discount your competition. They may be a very useful tool, and I don't know who that's supposed to be for. The Emperor. So, again, fire sign energy, but this time you're coming through not only as the King, but the Emperor. Now, he is seriously in control. This is you. Even though you are a Sagittarius, your Aries brother, he's holding you. He's holding you up. His energy has definitely got you in a sense of control over whatever this new action is coming through for you this week. And it may be something that is connected to your intuition. Maybe there is a loving psychic in your life somewhere who is supporting you through this new action. It looks good, but it may mean that there's some negotiation that comes between you and the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess, she could very much be you using your intuition and using all of that inner wisdom to create this in very powerful ways. Whoever I'm talking to, whoever this is resonating with, this is a powerful sense that your intuition might be heightened during this situation with negotiations. And it could represent you and a partner coming through with negotiations. You and a spouse, a lover, a companion. And this could be the two elements coming together, control and wisdom, to create this kind of positive flow. I'm glad I'm not using those cards anymore. We're going to go in for some mother piece for clarification. Because I think if there has been disappointment, because underneath the Four of Wands, and I'm going to show you because I'm bad like that, the Three of Swords. So underlying the happy home scenario for Sagittarius may have been some sort of disheartening disappointment. But if you're looking to bring this situation back around, because that's where our karmic wheel is positioned. Use your inner wisdom. Use your inner voice. Trust your intuition on this. And control. Now, it doesn't have to be that you're being controlled here, Sag. This could talk about your self-control in the situation. And that even though negotiations with this person may be what you're undergoing right now. Thought I dropped one. Oh, I did. Hold on. There it is. I found it. The Ace of Discs. You know, this fell on the floor, and I think it might be important, especially since we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. I think coming up in the next week, You may have a new negotiation coming through with what feels like either someone that has some sense of inner wisdom, or you're dealing with just another person who maybe has earned your respect. Because I would think someone with this wisdom is someone who is someone you treat with respect. So this negotiation with this person, this respected individual, may be about money. It may be around a financial agreement that you feel in control of. There may have been some disappointment here before. And there may have to be some sort of a negotiation with this person. The Daughter of Swords. That's the Knight. That's an aggressive action. I don't know what's happening here for you guys. But the Knight of Swords, or the daughter in this deck, she is resistance. She doesn't think logically. There's a kind of a, what do I want to say? Rebellious. There's a rebellious edge to this. So I don't know what has put you in the situation. A new situation was created because of someone's act of rebellion, maybe. Because you see there's a tornado over her head. The horse is in a cloud, almost as if it's burning its way through the sky. There's some kind of resistant energy that comes through in this new situation, as if someone's maybe careless behavior has created a situation where a negotiation has to happen here. The Three of Discs. There's a negotiation going on here. Really kind of feels very much connected to money. It could be around a partnership, an old partnership, but a partnership nonetheless is with someone who you trust, someone who speaks with wisdom. And even though there may have been disappointment there before, the wisdom and the destiny kind of all comes together again with this new situation that's rising, coming up for you. Because what feels like maybe was once someone's careless behavior, decisions. There's, with the Knight of Swords, he can be a cruel SOB. So there may have been something really kind of unfortunate that happened here. But it has to give you, it has to put you in a position of choosing something else. Maybe working out a situation that speaks of a newness. Here with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a newness here that has to happen. Now we have the Six of Wands. Well, this is progression forward. It's maybe the feeling of returning home. There's a pride there. Unmasked, unabated pride with something here, as if you're acting or doing something out of a sense of dignity, change. I don't know what that's supposed to be. The Eight of Cups. A long-standing situation where there has been disappointment in the past is now coming to an end. And you're getting ready to walk through a new gateway, a new journey for some of you. It may be a return home. Maybe that's why I'm getting all of this. This karmic kind of return to wisdom. Almost like a motherly kind of wisdom coming through here. And, you know, maybe what is happening here for Sagittarius is a feeling of a return, going home again. Leaving the unfortunate dissatisfaction behind. And maybe moving back into a situation where now there's a different outlook on things. The Nine of Wands, there's a new outlook on things. There's been almost what feels like a struggle in someone's life. It's brought you to a situation, some of you, of maybe needing to return home. Someone's struggle is really bringing someone to return back home. That's why I've got this here. For someone, that is the return back home. But it feels like a karmic return. It feels like the kind of return that you have to make, because that is the path that life is taking you on. The Son of Wands says for some of you, it's a journey that you're wanting to make. That's the Six of Wands. It can also be the Eight of Cups, too. If you're leaving behind a situation that you just weren't happy with anyway. If returning back home. Or making a return to a feeling of safety and security. Then this is what you were meant to do. Interesting for the week, Sagittarius. It's the return home, return of wisdom. It's the karmic return. That's exactly what it is. It's the karmic return. So, all right, Sag. Now, if you want to expand on this, reach out to me through my website, the contact form. It'll get you directly in contact with me. Tell me what you want after choosing a reading. And if my website is acting up, you can always just send me an email. I'll leave that address here for you too. And we'll hook up. I've got new price lists going on, and I've added some services. We're going to try for a while and see how those added services go. Now I'm going to go do a love reading for you. If this didn't make sense, it wasn't supposed to. Maybe other readings will have more profound messages for you. And until the next time, meet me over at Vimeo if you want your love reading. And until next week, take care, be well, and peace.